I take them.
Recognize what color they were?
No.
Were the brown ones? Were they the green ones?
Different color ones. Probably green ones, I would say.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm going to put my headphones on. Start of the show. A little late start, guys. Sorry. Oh. Quiet on the set. Okay, here we go.
I can hear something running. Is that the AC?
Yeah. It's all right.
I can hear the lawnmower.
It better not be the lawnmower. All right, here we go.
Well, I don't know what this thing is. I think it's a strip show, dance show.
We're there, dude.
Clean your palate.
Welcome to DeaconLive.
As he takes a sip of water.
DeaconLive.
Welcome back, guys. On today's show, do you even dry scoop? And this weekend updates, a bunch of stories we found that updated from last week's show. And F you, I won't do what you tell me. And get ready for the holiday weekend. We'll get you all geared up and ready to go. New things are happening and new things are coming up here shortly. Welcome to DeaconLive. How are you? How are things? How are things going? And Dan over there is IT Dan.
Good afternoon. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing well. So Dan, we have been, I told you my trials and tribulations with my cucumber diet and everything. Now I've switched my diet now. I just can't take it anymore. The cucumbers, they're not enough substance to get me to breakfast or to get me to lunch. So I've looked up a way to lower my blood pressure, a way to relax myself a little bit more. And I've actually started, you've heard it a million times. I'm going to start a new diet, new me, new year, all that stuff.
So it's CBD oil. Okay.
I wish I could take CBD oil, but I'm just too... You ever walked into one of those places? They're a little scary. Like I walked into one and I'm like going, all right, guys, tell me about your CBD oil. And like these eyes come up over the counter and they're like going, what do you mean? Tell me about CBD oil. I'm like going, never mind. I'm out of here. Who sent you? Type deal. I'm like, never mind.
So what is your new diet?
So I'm starting the Mediterranean diet. My wife was doing the Whole30 for a while. That's very expensive to do. So I was doing the Mediterranean diet. And it's a lot of stuff. I was like reading all the ingredients and everything that goes in the Mediterranean diet. And it's nuts and berries and Greek yogurt, fish and rice, a little bit of rice, a little bit of grains, a little bit of nuts and fruits. Basically everything, what they figured out is everyone that lives in the Mediterranean area had studies have shown that they have lower risk of heart disease or heart failure or anything like that. And they said, well, what do you guys eat? And they're like going, we eat this. And they showed them the land and they're like going,
oh, people in Greece live to be 110 years old.
So, I mean, is there a Greece diet? Not Greece like bacon grease, but I mean Greece like...
There is a Greece diet. Yeah, donuts and Krispy Kreme.
Right.
Yeah.
But so I've started that, and I will tell you, honestly, I'm looking at, like, Monday. I'm looking at, and everything's serving size. So I've got, like, all these measuring cups on the counter. And I have a quarter cup, 1/4 cup scoop. And it says serving size, yogurt, 3/4 cup scoop. I'm like, all right, 1, 2, 3. God, that's a lot. Berries, 1/4 cup. Strawberries, 1/4 cup, and then a couple slices of cheese, whatever serving size. Everything is serving size. And I ate it, Dan, and I was good. I was so surprised how much that filled me up. And I don't want to say I'm a big guy, but I'm a big guy. I'm 6'2", 6'3", depending on what 7-Eleven I'm walking out of. And, I could go to lose 30 pounds.
Yeah, so you didn't have the Hershey squirts after this?
No, I didn't have the cucumber trots, but I did have, it is fiber. Dan, last week you said, make sure that I'm eating lots of fiber. And I said, well, what's your recommendation? You're like, any food that's got fiber in it. I'm like, all right, way to go, Dr. Dan. So I looked this up, and granted, it's almonds, it's cashews. I was eating blueberries and strawberries. So yes, there's going to be a lot of stuff moving around, which is great. Now my wife, she's like, "Oh, that sounds great. I'll do it too. I'll do the diet with you. I'll change." It's and you hate to use the word diet because it sounds like you're a big fat fuck.
It's a life change.
It is. That's exactly where I was going. It's a lifestyle change, and she's like, "Hey, whatever you eat, I'll eat because that sounds good." I'm like, all right. So we did that. She made a nice white bean chili with lentils, with rosemary and thyme and stock and all that stuff. So that's kind of what we eat at night. So that's where we're at. But my wife, I asked her, because of her schedule, first of all, she hates eating the same thing every day. So like if you make a big bowl of soup or chili or pasta or anything like that, I'm fine eating it for 5 days straight.
I'm the same way.
So she was like, "Oh, I'm so bored of this. After day 2, I'm so bored of this." I said, "You know what, babe? Let's do this." The meal plans, the prefab meal plans have come such a long way now that they've gotten to get better, and they're starting to taste better. And you're starting to see all these other different companies, like what was there, Blue Bonnet or something like that, Blue Plate. There's Fresh from Home, Farm to Table, all these different ones. Well, she landed on. I said, "Babe, find one that you like and go ahead and buy whatever the program is."
As long as everything is white, you're fine.
No, she's not a whiteitarian. But she landed on one, and it's a keto / calorie counter type meal. Now, only dinners, not breakfast, not lunch or anything like that. They're only dinner meals. And she landed on a company called Factor, or It Factor, or something Factor. I don't know. I said Factor 3 times, and that's the only thing that fills up my Facebook feed now. It's all these meal plan things.
Yeah, it's funny. All you have to do is look at something, and they pop up.
And so she bought it, and it was like it was a promotion code, of course. So she got like 8 meals for like $65, and then she threw on like a dessert and a side thing. But it's all in that.
Is that a meal for 2 or a meal for 1?
No, meal for 1. It's just for 1, and it's already made. So literally, it's like
processed.
No, it's a TV dinner, and you pull the plastic off and you throw it in there. But it's supposed to be fresh. For 8 meals. So they say that's 2 weeks. 8 meals, 8 dinners was normally, I think it was like $120.
Yeah, 14 meals is 2 weeks to me.
Okay. Well, yeah, 7 days a week, that makes sense. But I said, normally on Friday, we kind of splurge a little bit. And then Saturday, we usually have an early lunch. We go out, shopping, and then we'll go out for a late lunch. And we usually don't eat Saturday night. Sunday is all day cooking at the house. Or snacking at the house, which is horrible for us, but that's what
you can't do a diet 7 days a week. You burn yourself out.
So I said, get the 4-day meal, and you can, you don't have to eat them on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You can spread them up. You can have them whenever you want. I said, but get the meal plan. So she did. She got it. And normally, like I said, it was $100. I said, now look, if this lowers our grocery bill, because I like to keep my grocery bill floating like right around $200.
You don't care if Walmart goes out of business.
No, I don't. As long as we keep our grocery bill a week like at $200, and that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because we always eat here at the house. We barely go out except, like I said, on Saturday. So she's got it, and I said, if this works and it lowers our bill, the balance, even if it lowers our bill for the week $40 and you paid $60 for the meal, there's no prep, there's no nothing. You just cook it.
What if it's the same price and you're healthier and you feel better and you lose weight?
So maybe that's the thing. Now, of course, I don't think this would work for a family with 5 kids. I don't think this would work for even a
yes,
husband.
it would.
No, a husband and wife. No, that'd be way too expensive, Dan. That'd be way too expensive. But for her and me, it's just the 2 of us. We can make it if we can. I think I got a song there. But she would have these meals because she doesn't get off work till 9:30 at night. She can throw it in the microwave. It's a nice, healthy meal. I don't have to worry about her eating crap at night and going to bed sleeping on that food.
Yeah, and that's good. But do the cats have to eat this too?
No. Just me and her, or her herself. This is her. She's my lab rat. She's my experiment. If you like it and you work good with it and it works for you and you enjoy these meals, by all means, babe, you can have those all the time. And I will make my my fish and rice and all the stuff I have to make for this Mediterranean new diet that we're doing now. So
Well, I guess we're all going to be following up on this every week and see what. And by October 1st, you come up. I have a new one.
I have a new one. It's called the
Yeah.
San Francisco diet, and I don't want to go there, but still. Dan, what have you been doing for the last 7 days or so?
Oh, I've been doing some tiling work. I had something interesting this morning, though. I had to pick up a computer from my friend Ron, and I've never seen it is so packed full of porn. I picked it up, and the whole case was swelled out like if you cook Jeffy Pop. It's all rounded. I've never seen the case of a computer that swelled up with that much porn.
And what was the categories of porn that was in there?
Mostly midget porn because he thought it takes up less hard drive space. No, I'm just kidding. I just picked up a computer from my friend Ron.
Now, some people think when you drop your computer off somewhere, you drop your phone off somewhere, and we've heard stories many, many times about the guys will go, I got to take your phone in the back room, and, they go through all your phone and everything. Dan, you're IT Dan, and IT Dan's got a segment here at the bottom of the hour, so make sure you stick around for that. He'll get you up to speed with technology. And, have you seen... You don't go in digging for anything. I guess that's what I'm saying. Are you honest? Are you?
I'm honest because I'm honest to myself. I'm honest to the people. But if you go into a regular shop and you want to get your computer fixed, and they tell you we have to load Windows, you know what they're gonna? They're just gonna erase your hard drive, put Windows right on it, reinstall everything, and whatever data you had, your pictures, documents, all that stuff, they just write right over them. And they don't care. Unless you want to pay them a lot of extra money. To me, I'll just say I'm going to back up whatever documents you have, whatever pictures you have, whatever music you have.
And you physically don't look at it. You don't see that transfer.
I just see that they're pictures. I don't want to know what they are. I'll go through and and just see what programs they have, and then I back all this stuff up onto an external drive into a folder. And then I drag all the stuff back. You may see the name of a picture or, something just to make sure that they're pictures, but I don't browse through this stuff.
So, and Dan, I believe you. You're very honest. You've done a lot of stuff here for the station. You've done a lot of stuff for my wife personally, and all the information. Our tax records are on there. Our wedding photos are post-wedding photos are on there.
And I may see something that says, taxes, but, I don't I just drag stuff over because that stuff is important to everybody. You can reinstall Windows. You can install all your programs. You lose pictures of a wedding. You lose, all of a sudden you go to do this year's taxes and you have to look back on last year's. But these computer stores, they don't care. They just write right over the stuff because it's easy and,
Dan, I kudos to you because I would be too tempted. I'm that kind of. I would be a voyeur and going, oh, what is this one that says "Do not open"?
Oh no, even
let me open that one.
I feel creepy.
Oopsie.
Yeah, I feel creepy on Facebook when people show me stuff because it's like looking into their bedroom window. The stuff they're showing you on Facebook.
Yeah.
It actually creeps me out. I get on there because I have to. That's it.
well, good, Dan. And you're a good guy, and we all know that. No, hopefully our whole entire audience knows that as well. All right, when we get back, we're gonna get into the show. We got a lot to talk about. We have Labor Day, Memorial Day. What holiday weekend is it, Dan? I always get them confused.
I think it's Labor Day.
All right, so we got a lot of stuff to talk about Labor Day weekend stuff, and hopefully you guys can join us as well.
Time and a half.
Yep, time. Stick around. You're listening to Deacon Live right here on Prophet Radio. I'll be right back. All right, guys, that's the first segment of the show. Make sure you follow us on all your social networks. And the way you do that is go over to Prophet Radio, PROPHET Radio. Click on the Deacon Live podcast. And for every podcast we do, we have a matching video as well. And get yourself some free stuff while you're over there. And if you want to watch this whole entire video, it'll be up here probably in about an hour or so. So make sure you come back and check that out as well. Okay, bye. See you. Thank you.